Hello, lovelies. Welcome to another reading here with Danielle Hernandez. We have another pick-a-pile here for you. 3 piles. Exciting to close out the previous Lunar New Year, which was the year of the pig, and move into the upcoming New Year, which is the year of the rat. So I have 3 piles for you to take a look at. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If stones help you choose, this is lapis lazuli. Here we have hematite quartz. Oh, I'm sorry, that's terminated quartz. Haha, behold, the tourmalines. Terminated quartz, and this is tiger's eye. So take a moment, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, let's just move these guys. Pile number 1, here is your reading. These cards represent what is done. What are we closing out now that the year of the pig is over? And we have death. Okay. Page of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so something is over. Something has transformed, and there's no going back. It's completely changed. And beside it is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a really wonderful energy. This is the energy of capitalizing on your talents. This is about knowing that you're skillful and really charging forward with that. You might not be well versed in whatever skill it is that you're moving forward in, but that hasn't stopped you, and that's wonderful because you have the High Priestess beside you. The High Priestess is all about using your intuition, going within for the answers. The High Priestess is about having the knowledge that you need, looking within for your arcane wisdom. Things that we don't know, we don't know. You see she's between 2 pillars. That symbolizes entering a gateway. Beside her is the black cat, the familiar. Black cats are also known for being able to slip in and out of other dimensions. So this is really about seeing beyond the day-to-day realm, going into other dimensions of yourself, your mind, your dream state, especially meditation. So the High Priestess is saying these 2 energies paired really are a strong combination. Because then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is an amazing knight to have on your side. This is the slowest moving knight. So this is not something that happens quickly. It's something that happens because you've planned it out, you've thought it out, you are taking the steps that need to be taken for the goal that the Page of Wands needs to accomplish. And whatever was your blockage to that is done because death is what started this entire reading. So that's really interesting energy to be coming from. Let's see what your advice card has to say. Education. Okay, so I'm going to read these fabulous, this is the Enchanted map by Colette Baron-Reid. Love these cards. Education. Life is filled with lessons. Hold on, let me put this here so you can read it too. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet. Okay, That especially paired up with death makes sense. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school. Something ended that you weren't anticipating ending. Perhaps it was something that you thought was going to be long-standing, long-term, but it closed out, it changed. But now you're going to take that Page of Wands energy. The Page of Wands is very youthful. They can be a little brash or even naive because they go forward so just think of fire energy. They charge forward. But that's why you have the High Priestess here. As long as you continue to take that information and go within, you will be able to methodically reach your goal, because all of this is energy that you just used. So now, let us pull, I love these cards. I have these wonderful tea leaf cards. Now this is the Tea Leaf Fortune cards by Ray Hepburn. And if you are familiar with reading tea leaves, this is reading tea leaves in card format. So instead of having the tea and the herbs and drinking them down and flipping the cup, we're just gonna pull a couple. So for this upcoming year, the year of the rat, let's see what your situations will involve. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Now that correlates to the Knight of Pentacles right there. You have here Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Ooh, I'm so excited for you guys. And Owl, good advice from a wise person. So it really looks like all of the things that you did, going in with that Page of Wands energy, going in with that Knight of Pentacles energy is really going to pay off. Something that you did in the past is really going to reward you for it. And you're going to be celebrating. Remember, the dolphin is a joyous animal. It is an animal that celebrates. It's a social creature. They live in pods, okay? They also communicate with human beings, and that's so special because they chose to have that bond with humans. And so this is really saying that whatever you did in the past, whoever you chose to communicate with, whoever you build a social unit with, it's going to really pay off. You'll be celebrating, you may be drinking, it's going to be a really wonderful time. And you're going to get the advice you need. I mean, think again about the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The High Priestess definitely resonates with owl energy because the owl is also attributed to Athena, and she's the goddess of wisdom, tactics, and war. Now, we're not bringing war into this, but the reason I bring that up is because the owl is her animal. It holds wisdom. The owl can see beyond what our human eyes can see. So make sure to take that advice. And it really looks like this year of the rat is going to hold amazing things for you. So congratulations, pile number 1. Pile number 2, this is your reading. So let's see. The tarot is, where are you coming from? We're closing out the year of the pig. And where are you coming from? What did we learn? Ooh, the Two of Cups. So you came into union. Specifically, this is a romantic union, a divine partnership. This is true compatibility. The King of Pentacles. Okay, that's stability right there. This is a person who really knows how to capitalize on wealth and wealth management, as well as to really designate tasks. So this is a very powerful energy, especially paired with the Two of Cups. 8 of Wands, so things happened really fast, I imagine. And the Fool, wow, taking that leap of faith. Okay, so it looks like the year of the pig was really fortuitous and really beneficial for you. It looks like you either met someone or started a partnership, a working partnership or a social partnership that was very beneficial. It was something special. And the Fool is, again, it's the leap of faith card. It's this person is dancing to the tune, the beat of their own drum. And this was something like that leap of faith took you really quickly through this energy. So, I mean, this is amazing. Now let's see. What is your advice going into the year of the rat? Ghostlands. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you. This is the Enchanted map. I love this deck. It's just so beautiful, so wise. Let's see what Ghostlands wants you to know. Ghostlands. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Okay. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can't take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. Oh, it says you can. Haha, you can take your measured steps. That, again, the King of Pentacles, that's measured steps right there. So the same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. Hello there. Got a bit cut off. So we were finishing Ghostlands. Now I'm going to pull a couple of tea leaf fortune cards. This is like reading your tea leaves minus the actual tea and the herb and the turning your cup upside down. So we're gonna pull some of these cards and see what the upcoming Year of the Rat has to say, especially now that we've read Ghostlands. The message is to live in the present moment. Be present, especially when you have come from some really great things. It's easy to get ahead of ourselves. It's easy to get lost in our imaginations. So let's see what our tea leaves have to say. We've got bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. That's exciting. We have axe. Forces working against you. Very interesting. And then we get crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Look at that. You get the crown and you have the King of Pentacles here. So this is telling me this is something business related. Something business related. You have someone working against you. That's not unusual. Business usually has competition, especially if it's a business that's really big. You need competition. Competition helps you grow and learn and move beyond our preconceived notions. So I wouldn't worry too much about the axe. And in fact, I feel like that makes a lot of sense with your Ghostlands card, because Ghostlands was saying it's easy to get lost in the moment. It's easy to get lost in nostalgia. It's easy to constantly be thinking about what's next, what's next. Now, there's nothing wrong with thinking about what's next, but what's really being reminded is to stay in the present moment. You're building a bridge. Whatever this problem is, you're going to overcome it. And you're going to do so nobly. You're wearing this crown. People don't honor and respect people who don't deserve it. Generally, there's a reason that you're getting the honor, a reason that you're getting the respect. So overall, it looks like it's a very exciting time for my pile number twos. Congratulations on your Two of Cups. I mean, this is like a soulmate card. If it's a work partnership, it's a divine work partnership, and really amazing things is going to come out of it. If it's a romance that's begun, I would say that this is a very promising romance. The Two of Cups doesn't just pop up for frivolous hookups and dating. So, excellent. Well, pile number two, this has been your reading, and I hope you enjoyed. Pile number three. If you chose pile number three, that's the tiger's eye. Let's take a look at what the tarot has to say. So this is, where are we coming from? What has just closed out? What did we finish? What were the lessons? What was the year of the pig for? So we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, this was a hard one. The Knight of Swords. Ooh. The Empress. And the Five of Swords. Okay, I can see right now that my pile number threes You have come from a truly challenging time. The Ten of Swords is a card of ultimate betrayal. Look at this card. This person has been stabbed in the back over and over and over again. This person is done. There is no more they can take. But on the bright side, there's no more that they need to take. This is the end of the torment, an end to the devastation. And it was devastation because you've got the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is about fighting dirty. This is someone who's going to win at any cost. They are going to lie, cheat, steal, stab you in the back. This is the type of conflict that you don't want to be involved in because they do not care who they hurt, the Five of Swords. And then you have the Empress. The Empress beside the Knight of Swords. I mean, he's looking in her direction. So I feel like the Empress is the energy of my pile number 3s. Now, whether you're a man or a woman, the Empress is an energy. It's the energy of creativity. It's the energy of being able to create what you desire. And considering that the Empress is between the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords, I would say this Empress has been very challenged during the year of the pig. Because the Knight of Swords is very swift, chaotic energy. The Knight of Swords comes in to solve problems or to tell you about problems. So with the Knight of Swords, with all of these other swords, I would say this Empress has had to endure people stabbing her in the back, people fighting dirty, no matter what it was, so that they would win. Constantly getting a new surprise, a swift change of things. So I would say it's been a trial for my pile number 3s. And the good news is that it's done. It's over. This cycle has drawn to an end. It's complete. So let's see. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say about the year of the rat. Details, details in reverse. Oh, and look at that. It says clarity, important. And we can read it even though it's reversed. That's exciting. So this is the Enchanted map. I'm going to read directly to you. Details, details, reversed. Here we go. Heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. Wow, especially with the Empress right here. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're already perfect just as you are. Reversed, the details card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, wow. So this sheds a lot of light on the Empress. I mean, the Empress is a woman who has it all. She's in the garden. She represents abundance. She has this gorgeous land all around her. There's an energy of flowing. She's often shown as pregnant because of the creation energy. So not only does she have it all, she's creating it all as well. There is a bunny beside her. Rabbits represent fertility as well as fiery energy. So they're able to multiply quickly, and the Empress is able to create abundance in every facet. So you can consider that as multiplying, multiplication. And the details is saying, yes, all of this was supposed to happen. All of this needed to happen. And in fact, swords also represent our mindset, our thoughts, beliefs. So it may not have been that other people were doing this to you. This could represent how you are talking to yourself, the mindset that you've been in, and how it's truly been making you feel. It's caused a lot of suffering. It's caused a lot of worries. It's It's abusive self-talk. It's to the point where you don't see the point anymore. And look, there's an owl here. We had an owl in our previous reading. Owls often represent wisdom and being able to see beyond human sight. This owl's eyes are glowing. The entire being is in shadow, but its eyes are glowing. The owl can see beyond what these swords were. It can see beyond the passing of this being. This body could represent the you in the past. It could represent your thoughts and beliefs that had to go because they were not serving this Empress. And with the details card saying, you are where you're meant to be, you're exactly who you're meant to be at this time, you have the tools required of you to move forward and to bring into your life what you desire. So, let's see what the Year of the Rat holds for you. These are my tea leaf cards. They are like reading your tea leaves without drinking the tea. Let's spill the tea, sis. All right, what is the Year of the Rat bringing to my piled threes? Pale. It's time to get out of a situation. Yeah, that much is evident. Carrot. An opportunity or a windfall. Well, that's fantastic. A windfall is an unexpected boon. It could be money, it could be inheriting a title or land. Apparently I'm in 19th century England right now. But a windfall is very exciting because you don't expect it. And the details card was saying go forward without expectations. And then you have casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So what this looks like to me is whatever is closing out here, the Ten of Swords, that person needs to go. They can't be in your life anymore because they were bringing suffering. This situation can't be in your life anymore because it's over now. And with that, you will be bailing out the problem. Remember, pails are often used to bail out water from a sinking ship. This was a real sinking ship of a situation. And it's really gonna work out for you because when you clear the air, when you remove the situation or the person, that is when you become a match to this. So I hope this helps. And it looks like you're really going to be moving beyond this suffering, this mental torture, or this person who just isn't a match to who you are anymore. So I hope this helps. Pile number 3, this has been your reading, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me directly. I do personal readings, half an hour for 40 minutes. Nope. Half an hour for $40 and a full hour for $75. You can reach out to me at dmarivette@gmail.com or reach out to me here in the comment section down below. This has been your reading, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you and good night.